Stop everything you are doing right now. This is not just another message you can scroll past. This very moment is a divine appointment written before the foundations of the world were laid. I, Jesus, command you with all the authority of heaven to open your heart fully, because what I am about to speak into your life carries the weight of forever. Do you feel that subtle shift in the atmosphere? That is not coincidence. Heaven itself has been orchestrating this collision between your deepest need and my timely word. You were guided here by invisible cords that have been gently tugging at your spirit for days, maybe weeks. Listen carefully, beloved child. Your destiny hangs upon these next words. Ignore this, and you risk missing the greatest breakthrough of your life. This is heaven knocking on the door of your soul, and eternity rests upon your response. This is not entertainment or inspiration. This is my spirit speaking directly into your life with power and urgency. Your soul has reached a critical crossroads, and what you choose now will determine which doors open and what unfolds ahead. Heaven is issuing a final alert. If you ignore it, you risk losing what you have been praying for. If you dismiss it, you walk away from the answer that is closer than your next breath. This message is written with your name upon it. You are not just another face in the crowd. I know you, I formed you. I wrote your story before time began, and I have walked beside you in moments you thought no one saw. I have seen the nights when tears stained your pillow. I have heard the silent cries when your voice was too weak to form words. I have felt the heaviness when you whispered questions into darkness, wondering if I was still near, if I still cared, if perhaps you had been forgotten. I come to tell you this. I have not forgotten, not for a single moment. Every breath you have taken has been before me, every step within my sight. I am speaking now because you are loved beyond measure, because you are chosen with purpose, and because what comes next is too important to be left to chance. This is not only comfort, this is an alert, a trumpet from heaven demanding your attention. The days are short, time's urgent, and your decisions now will echo into eternity. You cannot ignore this word. If you set it aside as nothing, you forfeit blessings already prepared. If you scroll past as background noise, you walk past the very door I have opened for your deliverance. My spirit pleads with you to lean in, to stay, to hear every word, because within these words lies your breakthrough, your warning, your guidance. Heaven does not waste words. This is your appointment, your sign, your last alert before things shift in ways you cannot yet see. Consider how many times I have tried to reach you. In quiet nudges when you sensed something stirring. In delays that frustrated you but were really my protection. In whispers during sleepless nights. In sudden feelings you could not explain. I have been speaking and you have heard me but dismissed it as imagination. Do not dismiss this now. This is me, the Lord your God, breaking through the noise to place eternity before your eyes. You cannot go on living distracted. You cannot keep ignoring my spirit is pull. You cannot keep postponing obedience, thinking there will always be another chance. Time is running out. Grace pours out abundantly now. But this window is not endless. I do not want you to miss it. I do not want you to wake one day and realize the moment passed you by. You must stay, listen, and take these words into your spirit with reverence. Do you feel this weight, beloved? That stirring in your heart is not emotion. It is my spirit pressing upon you, awakening you, pulling you closer. I am speaking to the deepest parts of your soul, the places no one else sees, the hidden battles, the unspoken fears, the private doubts. I address them now with divine authority. Do not ignore me. Do not let distraction steal this moment. This is heaven's final alert before a great shift. I love you too much to let you continue without warning. I care too deeply to watch you drift into confusion or destruction without lifting my voice. Your blessing is closer than you realize, your breakthrough nearer than you think, but so are the enemy's traps, waiting for the distracted and careless. Do not be among them. Hold on to this word. Receive it as if your life depended on it, because it does. My beloved child, I speak directly because my love for you is deeper than any ocean. I know every struggle you have faced. I have seen every tear cried in silence, in bathroom stalls, in your car, in the shower where water masked the sound of breaking, every night at 3 in the morning when you laid awake feeling alone while the world slept. I was there. I have watched you sit at the edge of your bed, too exhausted to stand, too afraid to sleep because the nightmares wait in the darkness. I have seen you drive aimlessly through empty streets at midnight, trying to outrun thoughts that chase you like shadows. I have witnessed you standing in the kitchen, staring at nothing, feeling everything and nothing, all at once wondering how you will make it through another day that feels exactly like the one before. I have seen your quiet bravery when you showed up for life though you wanted to stay in bed. I have seen hidden pains masked with convincing smiles. I have seen silent battles against thoughts telling you to give up, against despair, trying to drown you, against fear wrapping cold fingers around hope. I watched you delete that text message 17 times because you could not find words that did not sound desperate. I saw you rehearse conversations in your mind, preparing for confrontations that never came, building walls against wounds that kept finding their way in anyway. You think no one notices how you have changed, how the light in your eyes has dimmed, how your laughter sounds hollow even to your own ears. But I notice everything. I see how you have learned to function on empty, how you have mastered the art of looking fine while falling apart inside. I see how you avoid mirrors because you barely recognize the person staring back, how you scroll through old photos wondering where that version of you disappeared to. Today I speak clearly because this is your appointed moment, your turning point, your moment of freedom. I know the heavy burdens you carry, crushing weights of worry, sadness, and doubt pressing down on your heart until you cannot draw breath under the pressure. I know about the financial stress that keeps you awake calculating numbers that never add up. I know about the relationship that is breaking your heart one silent day at a time. I know about the health concern you have not told anyone about because speaking it out loud makes it too real. I know about the dream that died and left a hollow space in your chest where hope used to live. You ask, Lord, when will it end? When will I find peace? My child, I have heard every cry, every prayer whispered in desperation, none ignored. I have been preparing something beautiful for you, a miracle designed perfectly for your heart. Do not lose hope when you are closer to breakthrough than ever. Your suffering is ending. Right now I am moving to deliver you. Every pain is about to become your testimony of victory. The struggles you faced were never meant to harm you. They were meant to strengthen you, to forge you in fire until you became unbreakable. You felt weak and tired, but in these moments I gave you hidden strength you didn't know existed. You felt alone, but I stood beside you even when you didn't feel my presence. You have proven your faithfulness. Now I promise your breakthrough is not far off. It is here. But let me tell you what you could not see while you were in the fire. While you felt the flames scorching everything you held dear, I was standing in the furnace with you, turning up the heat just enough to burn away what was false but never hot enough to destroy what was true. I was the refiner watching over my gold, my eyes never leaving you for a second, carefully controlling the temperature because I knew exactly how much you could bear. Every person who walked away from you, I allowed it because they were holding you back from where I am taking you. Every door that slammed shut, I closed it because what waited behind it would have destroyed the destiny I have prepared for you. Every prayer that seemed to go unanswered, I was actually answering it in a way that would bring you greater blessing than what you asked for. You wanted relief. I was bringing transformation. You wanted comfort. I was building character. You wanted the pain to stop. I was teaching you a strength that would make you unstoppable. Think of a seed buried in dark soil. It does not know that the crushing weight of the earth above it is actually protecting it, nourishing it, creating the perfect conditions for the miracle waiting inside to burst forth. The seed might cry out, if seeds could cry, asking why it was abandoned in darkness, why it was covered and hidden away. But the gardener knows that what looks like burial is actually planting. What feels like death is actually the beginning of life. You have been that seed, my child, and I have been the patient gardener who knew exactly how deep to plant you, exactly how long to leave you in the dark soil, exactly when to send the rain, and exactly when to let the sun break through. You thought you were buried. I was planting you. You thought you were forgotten. I was positioning you. The breaking you felt was not destruction. It was the shell cracking open so the life inside you could finally emerge. I command you now to let go of the past. Let go of every bitterness rooted like thorns in your heart. Let go of every grudge, every painful memory holding you captive. Release it to me right here, right now. Do not hold on to what I am removing. If you keep clutching pain though it poisons you, you will never grasp the beautiful future prepared for you. Listen to me carefully. That person who hurt you, who betrayed your trust, who walked away when you needed them most. I saw it all. I was there when they spoke words that cut like glass, when they made promises they never intended to keep, when they chose themselves over you again and again. I collected every tear that fell because of them. I held you through every sleepless night, when the wound felt fresh and raw. But here's what I need you to understand. Holding on to that pain is like drinking poison and expecting them to die. It is like carrying rocks in your pockets and wondering why you cannot run. The unforgiveness you clutch is a chain you have wrapped around your own wrists, and you hold the key to unlock it. Not for their sake, but for yours. Open your heart to forgiveness, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve freedom. Trust me to handle all injustice. You were not meant to carry these burdens alone. I am here to carry them for you. I am the righteous judge who sees everything, who knows every hidden motive, who will settle every account in perfect justice. You do not need to be the judge, the jury, and the executioner. That is my job. Your job is to be free. Within moments you will feel peace settle upon you. This peace comes directly from heaven, from my presence surrounding you. My angels are already working to cut away chains that bound you. Chains of fear that whispered you would never be safe again. Chains of shame that said you somehow deserved the pain inflicted on you. Chains of regret that replayed the past on an endless loop in your mind. Chains of despair that convinced you nothing would ever change. Yes, my child, within moments you will sense this shift. A lightness returning to your chest, a weight lifting from your shoulders, a clarity breaking through the fog. There have been voices whispering lies, trying to make you doubt your worth. They said you are not enough, that you failed too often. Reject these lies right now. They come from the enemy who seeks only to destroy. My truth is simple and everlasting. You are deeply loved with love that never fades. You are fully accepted. You are completely forgiven. You are my precious child, chosen before the foundation of the world. Nothing you have done can separate you from my love. I know there have been moments you wondered if your prayers were in vain. You waited patiently, and your faith grew weary. Hear me now clearly. I am about to answer your prayers in ways greater than you could imagine. Doors that were closed will swing open wide. Opportunities you thought lost forever are returning even greater than before. Relationships that seemed hopeless are being restored. Your health, your finances, your future. Every area you worried about, I am about to bless abundantly. But you must trust fully in me. Trust means believing even before you see it. Trust means resting in my promises even when everything seems uncertain. You have come too far to turn back now. Let me be specific about what is coming. That job you have been praying for, the one you applied for and heard nothing back. The silence was not rejection. I was preparing you for something better. The door that is about to open will not just meet your financial need. It will restore your sense of purpose. It will place you among people who value you. It will give you a platform for the gifts I have placed inside you. That relationship you have been believing for, whether the restoration of something broken or the beginning of something new, I have been working on both sides of the equation. I have been softening hearts that were hardened. I have been healing wounds that were infected with bitterness. I have been arranging divine appointments that will feel like coincidence, but are actually my careful orchestration. What was cold is about to thaw. What was dead is about to resurrect. Your financial situation that has kept you up at night calculating and recalculating numbers that do not add up. Provision is coming from sources you have not even considered. I am about to open streams in the desert, springs in the wasteland. You will receive unexpected checks, surprising opportunities, divine favor with people who have the power to change your circumstances. The debt that feels like a mountain will begin to crumble. The lack that feels perpetual will break. That health issue you have been silently battling, the one you barely speak about because you do not want to seem weak or faithless. I see it. I know the pain that wakes you in the night. I know the fear that creeps in when you think about the future. I am the God who heals. I am releasing healing into your body right now. You may not feel it immediately, but cellular changes are beginning. Systems are being restored. What was malfunctioning is being repaired by the master physician. Walk forward boldly, knowing I am holding your hand every step. From this moment forward, I command you to live with confidence, joy, and peace. Walk into your new season with your head held high, knowing you are victorious not because of what you can do, but because of what I will do through you. My love surrounds you. My angels guard you. My power fills you. Your future is bright. And let me tell you something else you need to hear. You are not behind. I know you look around, and it seems like everyone else has already arrived at their destination while you are still wandering in the wilderness. You see their celebrations and feel the ache of your own waiting. You watch them step into what you have been praying for, and the question burns in your chest. Why them and not me? When will it be my turn? My child, you are not in competition with anyone. You are not running their race. Their timeline is not your timeline. Their journey is not your journey. What I have for you is not what I have for them. Stop measuring your chapter 7 against someone else's chapter 20. You do not know what they walked through to get where they are. You do not see the price they paid, the battles they fought in secret, the years of preparation that happened when no one was watching. And they do not see what I am preparing for you. The delay you have experienced is not denial. It is development. While you felt stuck, I was strategically positioning you. While you felt forgotten, I was carefully crafting connections that will matter in your next season. While you felt like you were getting nowhere, I was getting somewhere in you, building patience, forging character, deepening faith, creating a foundation strong enough to hold what I am about to release. Your time is not wasted. Your waiting has not been pointless. Every single moment has been investment into a future you cannot yet imagine. The person you were 3 years ago could not have handled what I am about to give you. The character you had, the faith you possessed, the maturity you walked in, it was not sufficient for the weight of glory I am preparing to place on your life. So I took you through the refining, not to hurt you but to prepare you, not to delay your blessing but to ensure that when it comes you will be able to steward it well, child. This message is not by chance. This is a divine appointment. You have reached the end of your pain. Now you stand at the doorway to a life filled with joy and purpose. Do not look back. Embrace this moment and know that my love is everlasting and my promises are true. Your time of suffering is finished. Your moment of breakthrough has arrived. It is not coming tomorrow. It is here now. Take hold of this promise. Live in my peace. Never doubt again that you are loved, that you are seen, that you are valuable beyond measure. My dear child, you have wondered if your life matters, if your struggles mean something, or if the path you walked has any real purpose. Let me assure you, every moment you lived, every tear you shed, and every hardship you endured has purpose. I have never left your side, not for a single second. Even in the darkest times, I was right there beside you, guiding you gently through each storm. Today, I command you to stop doubting your worth. You are precious to me. You matter more than you could ever understand. Even before you were born, I knew you. I carefully shaped every detail of your being and filled you with dreams and talents uniquely yours. Your life is not an accident. It is a beautiful story I am writing. Though you may not yet see the full picture, trust me, it is glorious. My child, you have allowed fear to keep you stuck for too long. You have hesitated, worrying if you are good enough or ready enough. You have wondered if you missed your chance. Listen carefully now. Your time has not passed. Right now I am opening doors that no human can close. I am creating paths for you that no one can block. The things you thought were lost are being restored. I am making everything new. I command you today to let go of your fear. Let go of the voices that tell you you are not ready. Those voices are lies meant to hold you back from your purpose. Trust that my strength is with you. Even if you feel weak, I am strong. Even if you feel unsure, my plans are perfect. Walk forward confidently, knowing I have already prepared the way. I see the pain you have carried from others, the hurtful words, the betrayals, the rejections. Those wounds cut deep into your heart. You have tried to forgive, but the pain sometimes floods back, doesn't it? My child, forgiveness is your key to freedom. When you forgive, you set yourself free from chains of pain and bitterness. Forgiveness does not mean what they did was right. It means you trust me to handle it perfectly. Give it all to me, every hurt, every unfairness. I promise to heal your heart and restore your joy. Right now I am placing peace within your soul. You may feel it washing over you, calming every storm inside. This peace is my gift, a reminder that I am always with you. No matter what comes, my peace will guide you safely through. You have been waiting for answers, waiting patiently, sometimes desperately. You wondered why it feels like I have been quiet or slow to act. But hear me now, I am never late, and I am never wrong. The answers you prayed for are already on their way. Every promise I made is coming to life exactly when it should. Hold on just a bit longer, child. You will see miracles unfold right before your eyes. Today, I command you to lift your eyes above the problems you see. Focus your heart on my promises. Remember who I am. I am the God who parted seas. I am the God who calmed storms. I am the God who defeated death. Nothing is too difficult for me. I can handle your problems, no matter how impossible they seem. Trust me fully. When doubt creeps in, speak my truth aloud. Say, my God is faithful, and he will deliver me. My God sees me, knows me, loves me. My God has never failed and never will. My child, your life is not just about you. I have placed within you a light meant to shine brightly in this dark world. Everywhere you go, carry my love with you. Show kindness even to those who do not deserve it. Offer forgiveness even when it is hard. Share hope even when you feel weary. When you do these things, you become my voice, my hands, my heart to those around you. You have no idea how much your life touches others. Even the smallest act of love can change someone's whole world. You are more powerful than you realize, not in your own strength, but in mine flowing through you. Lastly, never forget this. I love you with a perfect love. There is nothing you can do that would ever make me stop loving you. You are mine, forever cherished and forever protected. When life gets tough, run to me. When joy fills your days, celebrate with me. In every moment, remember you are never alone. Right now, I command you to embrace this truth fully. Live boldly, love deeply, and trust completely. Your journey is not over. This is just beginning. Your greatest days are still ahead, filled with blessings beyond your imagination. So watch me work. Watch how I turn mourning into dancing, ashes into beauty, despair into hope. Watch how I open doors that no human hand can close. Watch how I make ways where there was no way. Watch how I orchestrate encounters that look like chance but are divinely appointed. Watch how I shift atmospheres with a word, change hearts with a touch, transform circumstances with my presence. You have prayed and waited and wondered if I was listening. Now I tell you, I was not just listening, I was acting. Behind every closed door I was preparing an open one. Behind every no I was protecting you for a yes. Behind every ending I was engineering a new beginning. You could not see my hand moving, but it never stopped. Not for a moment. And now the momentum is shifting, the tide is turning. The season is changing, can you feel it? Can you sense the atmosphere around you shifting like the air before a storm, charged with electricity and possibility? That is not your imagination, that is my spirit moving, preparing the way, setting things in motion that have been locked in place for too long. Your latter will be greater than your former. The best wine has been saved for last. What I am about to do in your life will surpass anything you have experienced before. The comeback will be greater than the setback. The breakthrough will be bigger than the battle. The blessing will dwarf the burden. Now witness my power. Heaven is moving on your behalf. Angels are being dispatched. Doors are being unlocked. Hearts are being prepared. Provision is being released. Healing is being sent forth. Favor is being assigned. The darkness is lifting like fog under the morning sun. The light is breaking through the cracks in your circumstances, streaming into places that have been shadowed for too long. This is your season of resurrection, of restoration, of renewal. Dead things are coming back to life. Broken things are being made whole. Lost things are being found. What was stolen is being restored sevenfold. Believe again, hope again, dream again. You are stepping into a new chapter, one written by my hand, and every word will be filled with blessing, growth, peace, and purpose. I am proud of you. I am for you. I will never leave you. You are loved. You are chosen. You are mine, now and forever. Amen.